then you like the Wait a Minute Show.
So join me Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
With your host, Jelani J.B. Bodie. And, of course, my man Lopan.
On the Two Live Stews Radio Network. Ain't that right, Lopan?
It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. I can feel it in the air. Oh, what a feeling when you let go of your stress. Just swirl your hands up in the air. Everybody jump and dance and feel nice. If you're not saying I want those stress and now you let go, you can't kill my vibe. Oh, what a feeling when you wanna touch the ceiling. Just free your mind and lose control and be happy with your soul. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. When you know it, and your face is glowing. You've got to love yourself, you know it is. It is best to be in a happy state of being. You've got to love each other, you know it is a must, you know. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. I can feel it in the air. Oh, what a feeling. When you let go of your stress, just swirl your hands up in the air and be happy with your soul. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. It's a joy to
Certified quality. And that the girl them need and I cry for every day without apology. What them the right way, that's my policy. Shonda Paul alongside Beyonce.
Hey, welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a Throwback Thursday. The number to the show is 404-822-5467. So we just got a new phone number like 2 weeks ago when we made the big change to the DougStewartShow.com. It's been about 3 weeks now. But the new phone number is 404-822-5467. And it actually is crystal clear, so that's a good thing. You know? Man. We had been having all types of problems with the phone line over the last month and a half. And I think we pretty much got it figured out, man. The number to the show is 404-822-5467. The year is 2003 for this Throwback Thursday. Your national champions in college basketball that year were the Syracuse Orangemen, now known as the Syracuse Orange. Right. Who was on that squad? That was a fun squad. So on that squad, you had Hakeem Warwick, Obviously, you had Carmelo Anthony. You had Jerry McNamara, sharpshooting white boy. Who else was on that team that I can remember? That's pretty much all I can remember, and I'm trying to pull up the damn roster right now. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. All right, so yeah, Hakeem Warwick, McNamara, once again, Carmelo, Matt Gorman, Jeremy McNeil. I don't remember none of these other secondary, thirdary guys. But that year they beat Kansas in the national championship, 81-78, and Jim Boeheim gets his national championship. So was that their first one, or did they win one with Sherman Douglas? They may have won one with Sherman Douglas before this particular year. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Let me make sure. Let me kind of verify that. NCAA tournament champions. Conference tournament appearances. No. So it looks like, 2003 is the only one that they won, that they actually won the national championship. So that's who won it all in 2003. 404-822-5467 is the number to the show. Let me jump in the chat on Spreaker.com. From Tight Big Shift 2020 Sigma. I don't understand the significance of that big-ass long name, sir. He says, good morning, Doug. Here are 2 points. First, the NFL usually hires former FBI agents to be their investigators, so they indeed are better than your local police. Let me stop. I made the comment earlier about, the NFL's investigators being better than the actual police's investigators, an investigation. What I will say about that is you're talking about former FBI agents. They are former, thus they are probably rusty. No, I'm not joking. Right. How the hell you perform a better investigation than somebody that does it on a daily task when you're more concerned being retired with your golf game or fishing it? Let me continue reading the post. He says, however, they get paid to make sure the commissioner is correct. Oh, there is that. Right. There is that. From Chucktown, Tiki is mine's Frank. I don't know about the Berkeley or the Berkeley Stags, but at James Island Trojans, our white chicks don't act like this. What are you talking about? So Chucktown Frank, if you're new to the show, Chucktown Frank is my quasi homeboy. He's from the Low Country. He's from James Island, and I'm from Monk's Corner. And so we were like rival high schools. We were in the same football conference, sports conference. And he's saying the white chicks in James Island don't do shit like Ezekiel Elliott's Miss Thompson friend is doing. Yeah, sure, sir. Oh, look who we got in the chat room this morning. Good morning, Big Apple Bastard. If you're new to the show, when you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, Big Apple Bastard is just a freaking curmudgeon, to say the least. He says, I hate it when sports talk hosts read a story about athletes being set up and call the athletes a dummy when clearly the athlete is being set up by folks bankrolled by billionaires. Are you talking about the Ezekiel Elliott comments I made earlier when he clearly on videotape grabbed the chick's titty? What? Wait a minute. I saw the video. Did you not see the video? How did this young lady set him up to grab her titty? Man, shut up. Shut the fuck up. From Cornelius Mo. There you have it. You have a perfect example of the Big Apple Bastard. I mean, it tells a lot when the man calls himself a Big Apple Bastard, first of all. From Cornelius Small, they don't like to be rejected. You ever rejected a snow bunny when she came out at you hard? They get angry, especially if they're drunk. No comment. From Grego in the chat room on Spreaker.com, listening to the Doug Stewart Show. He says, Julian Edelman, okay, a little something about Grego if you're new to the show. Grego is a fan of the New England Patriots. One of the only black dudes in the history of America not living in Boston or Roxbury that likes the Patriots. Grego says Julian Edelman got set up after the Super Bowl 49. He didn't pay either, just told everyone to enjoy the free porn. Oh, I didn't even know that. But I ain't trying to see Julian Edelman on no damn video anyway. From Al Thompson, this clear chick graduated from my kid's school. This has happened a few times with athletes at their high school. One dude, Roger, is a wide receiver for the New York Giants. Giving us a little background storyline, From Grego, dumb athletes catch it both ways with bad women, period, not just the white princesses. The white princesses? Hey, there's something I'm learning here. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. And we kind of knew this about Grego, but it becomes more and more evident by some of the comments. We got one of the listeners, my man Jay Clyde. We call him the Snow Bunny Hunter. But clearly, a lot of my listeners, and not that there's anything wrong with it. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. A lot of our listeners are down with the swirl, clearly. Quote Martin. Grego goes on to say, how many athletes get caught up in the child support trap? Right. Happens all the time, which is crazy. From Redland Kirk, the colonizer set OJ up, but because of the snow bunnies. From Sin, Grego, did you know if there's a podcast for the Ricky Smiley Show similar to the Breakfast Club? We ain't talking about no damn Ricky Smiley Show on this damn show, man. Rel Scott says, Zeke could have all the evidence in the world on tape. Like she said, she's white and he's black. Nothing is guaranteed. That's true. I mean, very, very prophetic in that statement, sir, because we have videotape of officers shooting ninjas in the back, like in Charleston. Walter Scott, the cop shot at this man 8 times when he was running away. I think he hit him in the back 5 times, killed him, dead, no weapon. Videotape and all. Now, that probably is a bad example because the cop's name is Michael Schlager, and he's probably going to jail for a long time. They haven't sentenced him yet, but he's already pled guilty. But so many other cases of people getting killed over the last couple of years caught on videotape, and it doesn't matter. Eric Garner, what happened in New York City. We can go through all the listed names. Philando Castile, Keith Scott in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it doesn't matter. You're right. It's almost like, fuck your tape. You going to jail anyway. It don't even matter. From Grego, damn, Ohio State teachings. Urban didn't prepare them for ish. Talking about Ezekiel Elliott at Ohio State. From Big Apple Bastard once again. So you hear a story about Zeke getting set up, but all you have to say is Zeke needs to be more careful. Yeah. From Sidney Jackson, stupid broad, you can't sell a video without both parties' consent. Didn't your dumbasses learn shit from Hulk Hogan? Okay, so I'm not a lawyer. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I'm not a lawyer, clearly. I didn't know that you had to have both parties' consent. I mean, don't call me a dumbass like her. I guess I never really paid attention. But yeah, that makes sense. It involves both of them. Yeah, if I thought about it for half a second, yeah, that makes sense. You have to have consent by both of them. And so, yeah. I'm trying to figure, how did they get this transcript of the conversation between his girlfriend and this, once again, side dude waiting for Zeke to mess up so he can slide his way in there, literally and figuratively. Trying to figure out how did they get that. It didn't really mention that in the story that I read from today, that I took from today. So very, very strange, man. I hope this thing works out for him, man. I don't believe for one bit. But let me say this: I'm not sure whether he put hands on or not. I know that one investigation has already been done, and for another investigation to be done, one investigation was done by the authorities, by the real police. And this other investigation done by the NFL, no matter what they found, it sends a bad precedent out there, man. I'm serious. I mean, it's just bad. And the NFL and the Players Union, they gave Roger Goodell all of this power, man, made him judge, jury, execution, and all of that, man. They are the most horrible negotiators out of all the different players unions in sports. It's not even close.